We're here at Izzi B's. They are allergen-free, vegan, all-natural, gluten-free cupcakes. Now I'm with Pam and Marie. Tell us about these cupcakes. They don't have a lot of things in them, but they are so good still.
Well, because we make them with lots of love, and the chocolate ones we make with sweet potato and olive oil. The white ones have pineapple juice and rice milk. They're all made with agave syrup and no regular flour, so we use sorghum, potato starch, and tapioca starch.
Now, if I heard that, I would be like, okay, these aren't gonna taste good. And then I came over here and I was a little hesitant because I like to be healthy, and I like, I'm trying to live healthy and lose weight and be fit and everything, but I still like things to taste good. And I'm very, especially with dessert type foods, I'm very hesitant, and I'm like, I don't like diet tasting things or anything, so I took one of those. So good.
That's the look I get. That's why I decided to do farmers markets, because I want people to taste them, because the look of surprise in their eyes is, you have to let people taste them. When you hear something's gluten-free or vegan, you're like, eh. But that's why I do these, because when people taste them, they're definitely surprised.
It is. It's so good, because, I might have passed them up if I saw them in a store, but getting to taste these, it's amazing, and you wouldn't think they're so good, and they just look beautiful too. The colors, they just pop. And now, the story about how this all came about, you were saying, is from your daughter, who is Isabella.
Izzi B.
And that's where the name came from.
She had an egg allergy, yep.
And you are
I was a restaurant chef, yeah, and when she had the allergy, I decided I needed a challenge, and then you start seeing, wow, there's lots of kids with allergies. You just don't realize until your child has an allergy, and then you see everything else. And the more research I did, I said, wow, I can make these for celiac, and they're definitely vegan. But you don't have to be any of those things. You could just want to eat healthier, and they're a cupcake, but you could eat 2 instead of 1.
Yeah.
And they freeze beautifully. Our samples we do previously frozen, just so people can see our fresh baked stuff can be frozen with no problem. We have a lot of parents that get them for their schools, so when the kids have all those birthday parties.
And you can't bring anything to school these days.
Right. And the kids with the allergies, they don't feel left out. They actually have a better cupcake than the kids that are getting their cupcakes from somewhere else. And, they're better, they taste better, they're better for you.
It's always great, though, to have a healthy cupcake, because then you don't feel guilty about it afterwards.
Yeah, you can keep like a 12-pack in your freezer like I do, and every night
they might be gone if I kept a 12-pack.
They last 12 days.
Yeah. Maybe for you, they'd be gone in 12 minutes with me.
I eat them in the morning at the bakery when I go in too, so.
That is a wonderful breakfast. I might have to start doing that. Now, I actually have a family member who was recently diagnosed with celiac, and it is very hard to find things, and especially sweets. And I remember at Christmas, I found a gluten-free cookie recipe, because I made everybody Christmas cookies, and I was like, well, I can't not make my aunt Christmas cookies, so I made her a special batch all for herself. And it's nice to find things, but it is very hard. You're seeing it more and more now, but it's still very hard, especially for something like cupcakes. You can't go into your local bakery or like the bakery at the grocery store and find a cupcake that you can give someone who has gluten allergies or anything else, or a vegan, or just,
there are gluten-free products out there, but it's about the taste. And
you guys cater to so many different things, which is wonderful.
Right. People say, how come you don't have 20 varieties? Well, at some point I'll have more varieties, but I'm trying to hear more from my customer base, which, what things that they can have and what they can't. So I just want as many people to eat the cupcakes as possible, and then we'll go for more flavors.
And where is your store?
It's in Norwalk. It's a wholesale bake shop, so you have to call, pre-order, and come pick up. We also do cakes, and then we're in Ridgefield Organics, Buchanan Health Fair. We do a bunch of farmers markets. You can go to our website, ibcakes.com, and check out other farmers markets and stores that we're in, and sign up for the mailing list, and then we'll update as we go along.
Well, this is great, and I have to just show you how good they are, because I wasn't lying. I'd eat that whole plate if you let me. So good. And I was talking to you about the frosting. The frosting is very, very, and it's made with agave, you were saying?
The chocolate frosting is made with agave and cocoa and arrowroot and and palm fruit shortening, which is 0 trans fat.
And it tastes like frosting. You would never know the difference.
Very ganache.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We love it. Yeah, and I mean, it did take me 9 months to come up with a good chocolate cupcake.
Yeah, well, I was just talking to her about how I was trying to make a little chocolate frosting at home, and it wasn't working very well because it's all about trial and error.
And baking is really a science,
Yeah.
you know. And then on top of it, using ingredients that you don't normally use. How do they work? You know, I did a lot of reading and research.
Yeah, I know. I just learned to have to heat the agave. See, you learn something every day.
Just a little bit.
Thank you so much. You can check out their website, and I'm telling you, you have to give it a try. Izzi B Cupcakes. They are wonderful.